Thank you very much. A quick comment before starting. So first, I would like to thank ICESCO and the University of Technology and Applied Science for inviting me. I think we should all appreciate this important meeting here, this unique event. This is the first time I have attending a working session where all the national strategies for a whole region are presented. And it's an invaluable source of information. For instance, the OECD is very good at gathering this kind of information, but usually it focuses on a few strategies at a time. And this session, especially, gives us a detailed big picture, not only an overview, but a detailed big picture of public policies, ethics, and governance of AI in the Middle East and Asia. So congratulations to ICESCO, its Strategic Foresight and AI Center, and the Legal Affairs Department for this initiative. So now, we are privileged to have representatives of Uzbekistan and Azerbaijan presenting their national AI strategy for the development and adoption. I think this word is very important, adoption of responsible AI. And so now, please, we'll have Ruslan Zeynel Zada from Azerbaijan. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good afternoon. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to all organizers for this workshop. It's a great pleasure to be here and speaking about AI and demonstrating the projects that we are currently working on it. Who am I? My name is Ruslan Zeynel, working as AI project lead at Fourth Industrial Revolution Center under the Ministry of Economy of Republic of Azerbaijan. I've been working in AI field over the last 5 years and currently coordinating and managing the projects of CIFAR and Ministry of Economy of Republic of Azerbaijan. So before I jump to the project, I would like to give a brief introduction about the CIFAR. And CIFAR is a governmental organization, and simultaneously it's an affiliated center of the World Economic Forum in Azerbaijan. And as you see, there are 22 centers in the world, and one of them is our center. We are closely working with the World Economic Forum, especially through platform, the artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and digital trade platforms of World Economic Forum. Sorry. Yep, okay. The working principle of our organization is the 80 principles, and these are the promotion, training part, implementation, progress, and all phases starting with T in Azerbaijan. That's why we called it 80 principles. I divided my speech into the challenge part and how we are going to overcome this challenge in order to move fast in the era of AI. The first challenge I would like to talk about the local generative AI, as other distinguished speakers already gave information about it. If we look to the statistics of AI and Gen AI, the currently total market is 196 billion in the world, but Gen AI could add up 4.4 trillion to the market. And currently, as a Minister of Economy, we have already developed the Azerbaijani LLM model, large language model. And we trained this model over the 250 million data set, and currently the accuracy is 92%. And as you know, without LLM model, it's not possible to apply AI to the governmental organizations, because the first thing you need to teach AI, the local language, in order to understand the documents, to summarize it, or do other actions with the help of AI. And this chatbot will be the country's chatbot. For example, if some tourists came to Azerbaijan or investors came to Azerbaijan, have a question about the regulations or general information about Azerbaijan, they can easily ask question and get the answer in 1 second. Another challenge I would like to raise is the education and the regulation part. As you know, in the most developing countries, regulation is the most controversial situation. And as you know, in Europe, it's just recently accepted the regulation of AI. That's why it will be really hard for the developing countries to creating the regulation from scratch. And it will take lots of time, at least 1 year. That's why what we think, World Economic Forum in 2020, they developed the AI procurement guidelines for the public sector. And in 2023, with a collaboration with WEF, we translated into Azerbaijani language. And currently, we are working with the Standardization Institute of Azerbaijan in order to create the AI procurement guidelines standards for Azerbaijan. And these procurement guidelines focus on the proper adoption of AI in the public sector. And the second thing I would like to mention about the educational part, as you know, in this era, the education is a key point of the students, especially the director, managers, because except the AI specialists, data scientists, not all the managers, directors know about the technical part or the ethical part of AI. That's why we signed agreement with the Coursera. Every 2 months, we gave 10,000 accounts to the public sector employees in order to increase their educational level in the AI and not limited AI in fourth industrial revolution technologies fields. And commencing from next month, we will give 100,000 accounts to all citizens of Azerbaijan in order to increasing the awareness of AI in the whole country. And another part is research. You know that it's not possible to think about the AI or ethics or regulations without the research part. And in most developing countries, there is a really big gap between the industry and the universities. That's why we thought that we need to gather together the universities and the industries and collect the gaps from the industries and find the solution from the universities. And we gathered together about the 100 interns, professors, and teachers from the universities and collect the gaps from the industries and prepare these research papers from the 6 different sectors and then send these documents to the corresponding ministry in order to start the project. Another part I would like to mention is the awareness part. As I mentioned before, except the Coursera, we are also giving trainings to the public, private sectors, and also universities to increasing the awareness, and that we called it Forsim Talks. Forsim is the Azerbaijani name of C4ER, and every month we invite speakers from worldwide and speak about the use cases for the working area of the organizations. The biggest problem for all countries, I think, is open data, especially in the governmental organizations. They don't want to share the data regarding to the confidentiality. And what we created, the whole data center of the Azerbaijan, and we collected all data from 1992 until to 2023 in every sector: energy, healthcare, education, and etc. And it's not limited for Azerbaijan. Another phase will be there globally. We are going to scale up to the global and collect the data globally. It means that all Asia countries and also Europe countries can easily access to this data platform and make a decision regarding to these dashboards. I know I'm out of time. I have a couple of slides. And also, we are going to apply the AI inside this platform. For example, if there is a down trend, it will explain why and according which regulation there is a downward or upward trend. Thank you for your attention. I just give a conclusion. For the Asia countries, what I propose, there is a big opportunity for the countries in order if we have a good collaboration in the field of AI, because there are lots of fields that we don't have to create AI algorithms from scratch. For example, the healthcare part. if you are creating the AI algorithm for disease detection, it doesn't depend on the ethnic part or country part. We can also use this model, or you can also use our model. But all the countries creating the AI algorithms from scratch every time and spends millions of dollars. What we can do, I think, we can create a hub for the countries in order to move fast, in order to share the AI algorithms, in order to share the data, and I hope that it will help a lot to increase the awareness part, to increase the digitalization in the country. Thank you very much.
For sticking to the time limits. And now I hand over to Vasilin Anvarov, who is Chief Specialist at the Ministry of Digital Technologies, Republic of Uzbekistan. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Firstly, I would like to thank all organizers to give me an opportunity to stand here and give a speech about the development of artificial intelligence in Uzbekistan. My name is Fazlidin Anvarov. I work in a Ministry of Digital Technologies in AI department. And let me just give a speech about how AI is developing in our country. So firstly, to speak about how AI is developing in Uzbekistan, I made research and just want to see the overall picture, how AI is developing in the world. As you can see, most of the developed countries, they are focusing on AI, and they are spending more and more money, more and more AI specialists they are preparing, they are spending more energy, and I think in the future, which country will lead in AI, they will lead in the overall in the world. So from the number of startups, USA is the leading, but in case of research papers, China is in the first place, and we can see from the graph, USA and China is the nowadays leading in AI's first, and all other countries, including Europe and other Asian countries, they are following them. And this is how we are developing AI in Uzbekistan. Actually, we have, since 4 years, we have started developing AI in Uzbekistan. And to develop AI, you need 3 things. The first one is big data, second is high computing servers, and third one is AI specialists. And to prepare AI specialists, you have to prepare them from today to get them tomorrow. That's why we created faculties in 12 universities, and in 15 universities we add AI subjects. And we have found in Uzbekistan called El Yurtumide, in translation it's Hope of Nation. And from this fund we sent already 11 students to the European leading countries to study artificial intelligence. And at the same time, we are developing our own projects. We prefer develop our own product rather than just taking from abroad and localize this project. And I will speak about each project in detail. So far, we have developed 4 different AI projects. The first one is My ID Vision, My ID Video Analytics, AI Voice Assistance, and My Palm ID. So what is My ID? My ID is the face detection when you use different applications, when you use a kind of services, program should check, is it you, really you or not? This to check the identity of the person, our project will help. And before conduct this project, we evaluate our market, and when our evaluation was 27.5 billion only in 2023. And second is to make our project, we need 3 steps. First step is liveness detections. When you enter to your applications, for instance, bank applications, your bank application will check, is it really you or not? And it takes only 0.2 seconds. The second step is face recognition. Face recognitions, our program has many pictures of different people, and after checking your pictures, it will compare your pictures with the pictures in his database. And it also takes 0.2 seconds. And the third last step is face comparison. If your live picture match with the pictures in the program's database, it will allow you to access your program. This is how it works. And this is the statistics of our program. So far, we have connected our program to more than 90 organizations, and the number of users nowadays more than 8 million, and the number of successful authentication is more than 15 million. And actually, I can say our MyID face recognition program is in the single program in Central Asia. You can see it from the awards we received. So far, our project received 3 different worldwide nominations. And second, next project is called MyID Palm. You can transfer money, you can pay to the different services using your WAIN. So, for instance, when you go to Subway to pay your tax, you can just use your WAIN, and our program will automatically receive from your card transfer fee. This year, we implemented our project in 1 subway station, but by the end of the year, we are planning to implement to 10 different stations in Uzbekistan. And one more project is video analytics. So we insert cameras in markets and in public places and analyzing people's trajectory. For instance, when we insert cameras in the market, we can analyze the customer's trajectory, where they are going, what kind of products they are buying, and depending on the results, we can increase our customer service. So this is our Uzbek voice assistant language. Every developed country, they have own assistants, voice assistants. For instance, USA has their Siri, Russia has their Alisa, and Uzbekistan also need their own assistants because not Alisa, neither Siri, they have Uzbek language. But in this project, the biggest challenge is collecting database because Uzbekistan has many slangs, more than 90 slangs, and collecting database nowadays our biggest challenge. And we have been collecting data more than 9 months already, but still we're in a process, and I think we need more time to collect all database, and this is the first step of our project. Next step is we want to integrate our Uzbek voice program to cars. For instance, maybe most of you know BYD, electric cars, Chinese electric cars, and this kind of electric cars is very famous in Uzbekistan. We want to integrate our voice assistance program to the cars. So this is just statistics about our projects. 28 commercial banks already implemented our project, and 13 payment systems, 10 marketplaces, 4 public authorities, 4 mobile operators, and 23 companies in various fields. So thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much for your presentation. So I've learned a lot about C4 IR in Azerbaijan and Digital Uzbekistan 2030. I hope you have too. As we're running behind schedule, I think we will stop there, and we should thank our panelists for respecting the time they were given. I would like to say just one word to finish this panel. I'm coming from Canada, and I see the center of the development of AI shifting from West to this region, Middle East and Asia. It's very impressive, so I hope we will have a fruitful discussion later today and tomorrow. Thank you very much. They deserve a big round of applause, and also the previous panelists. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Anthony. Thank you very much for our panelists as well.